Welcome to another episode of The Lion's Den. Deep in the heart of Olympus, I'm your bodybuilding icon animal, and this is where the magic happens. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to go through a little simple routine of a closed grip bench. It's basically the same thing as a wide grip bench, but it focuses more on the inner chest and the triceps. Just, two muscles groups for one exercise. That's a good thing. So right now I'm gonna just show you the basic routine of what you go through as far as the close grip bench. Basically the same concept. You just put the bar is already set and designed, whereas you can put your hands right here in the middle, evenly spread apart, and instead of basically pick the bar up like you always do, just come straight down, straight up. But never, when you're benching, in any aspect of benching, you never bring it all the way down and touch your chest. You always leave about a centimeter in between, because you always want to keep the weight, the muscle, always under pressure until you put it back up on the bar. Now for those, that's a very important aspect of bodybuilding because it builds up your inner chest. It gives you that fullness, plus it helps with the triceps as opposed to, just basically doing tricep exercise. You do a bench press, but it basically hits two muscle groups for the price of one. How about that?
Hey, man, we appreciate that, man. So listen, man, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Is it possible, Animal? First off, I know you always say, we ain't just building the body, we're building the mind as well, right? So I got a question, something hit me.
Okay.
Is it possible to disassociate yourself from a thought that you keep thinking? Like, it's like a subconscious thought, like let's say if you have a dream and, subconsciously you can't control what you're thinking. Is it possible to disassociate yourself from that thought and say, that ain't me thinking? Or is it really you because it's your subconscious?
Well, sometimes I believe with the spiritual world and everything that takes place, some of those thoughts are placed in our head by other sources, and it seems as though it may be our thoughts because it's in our head. But sometimes that's not the case. But in the process of bodybuilding, the only thing you have to truly be focused on and thinking about when you're at the art of bodybuilding is bodybuilding. No other thoughts, nothing else.
Straight focus.
Just straight focus on this.
Well, we got to get philosophical, bro.
And there it is.
We got to get a little deep, man. Oh. But what's a bodybuilding show with the Renegade King Animal? What's a Lion's Den without opening that door, opening that little behind closed doors information to get from the world's greatest bodybuilding icon?
Oh boy, don't get me started. But
So listen, man. As a grown man, as a black man, is it safe to say here in the wilderness of North America that racism have exploded to higher proportions, worse than it was back in Jim Crow days?
Well, actually, I think racism has gone to a whole nother level, and I probably won't be the first one to mention this or suggest this, but I believe it all has a lot to do with our president.
Uh-oh.
I think how he's bringing upon his policies and what he's saying and doing is giving white supremacists that empowerment to feel like they can just do what they want to do anytime they want to do, and they got a leader in charge that's going to back their play. And
that's smart, man. That's the best way I heard it put.
Yeah, well,
that's the best way I heard it put.
That's what I'm saying now, because I hate to go into this racism thing. I try to stay away from that, but when it's constantly being put right up in your face, there's no other way around it. You have to address it.
Some people believe it's going to be a race war sooner or later. Do you believe it's going to be a race war, period, at all? You think it's inevitable?
Years ago, my uncle, the late, great James Lee Coker, that's my uncle, up in heaven.
You better say it.
But he suggested to me one time that the white boys is in the gym. Well, at that time when he made the statement of white boys in the gym, my mind is still young and it hadn't fully developed, so I didn't really truly understand the concept. But basically what he was saying is they preparing. And you better start preparing too. And that was the whole concept of white boys in the gym, which goes way beyond just the art of bodybuilding. It's the whole mind, body, and spirit set to understand that eventually a race war will break out, and you're gonna have to go from the shoulder, and you better be prepared.
Man, that's an animal, man. I appreciate you, man, for taking the time out of your busy day to allow us to come in and capture a little bit of what you do, hopefully to help our people stay in shape physically and ultimately mentally. You got anything to say before we get out of here?
Well, sometimes I have something to say. Sometimes I feel like just what I said, that's enough for you. Until next time, I got to save some of this for you. I can't just give it all to you at one time because I don't want your head to explode. You know how that one commercial, people's heads be exploding and blue smoke come out of there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do that to you.
Well, tell them to like and share the video then. Come on now.
Well, hey, just like and share the video. You can get in touch with me, AkronHipHop.com, Akron Hip Hop YouTube. I'll be flowing on both of those channels. Hey, check me out.
Feel me before they kill me, baby. Peace.
There it is.